Hi, my name is Natalie. I'm an astrologer, and today I'll be talking about the Capricorn Full Moon. So, we have a Capricorn Full Moon coming up this Thursday, July 10th at 1:36 p.m. Pacific Time. And Capricorn, Capricorn energy is a earth energy. It is logical, it is practical, it is stable, it wants sustainability, it wants longevity, and it is rooted and grounded in reality. And Capricorn also rules or naturally rules the 10th house of career and reputation. So Capricorn takes these characteristics of earth energy, such as being practical, being logical, being stable, and it puts all of that towards achieving a successful career and reputation. So, Capricorn is a grounded and serious and disciplined energy. It wants to work hard and it wants to see the efforts of the hard work that they put in. And two things to know about Capricorn energy is that Capricorn is all about longevity. It wants the long term success, it wants the long lasting success, and it will take the time that's needed in order to gain a very notable and successful career and reputation. And the second thing about Capricorn is that they know how to make a plan. Capricorn people and Capricorn energy is about taking the necessary steps in order to achieve a goal or career. And it is all about showing up consistently and taking consistent action and remaining disciplined in that goal. And also knowing that the hard work, the energy, the time, and the effort that Capricorn energy puts into a career or reputation, they know that all of that grants them authority. And Capricorn people can exude this natural authority about them. And that really comes with the consistency and dedication and discipline in showing up for themselves and showing up for a plan that they created in order to achieve a certain goal or certain reputation or certain career. So, Capricorn energy is very rooted in success. And Capricorn energy shows up differently for all of us based on our personal birth chart. And Capricorn energy can show up if you have placements in Capricorn. And but nonetheless, it's going to show up in an area of life for you based on your rising sign. So I'm an Aquarius rising. So Capricorn takes up my 12th house of dreams, intuition, spirituality, depth unseen, um, the themes of the 12th house. So, getting into the theme of the Capricorn full moon, I believe the theme of this full moon is going to be around taking ownership of our career or goal or skill and um, and taking more authority and exuding a more of authoritative energy around that career or goal or skill. And we may be feeling right now that we are either not an authority in that goal, skill, or career, or we may be struggling to understand that we truly are an authority in that goal, skill, or career. And it really comes down to what work you have put in towards that goal, skill, or career. Such as, have you been taking classes? Have you been practicing every day? Have you been um, sharing your knowledge? And have you just been putting the time in that is needed to be successful in that goal, skill, or career? And I think one thing that may be coming up right now is that we are revisiting plans towards or plans that regard our goals and career. And we may be revising those plans. We may be creating new plans or telling ourselves, hey, I've had this plan to stick to in order to practice and be consistent and be dedicated and disciplined towards my career or my goal or my reputation. And maybe you find that you have lost sight of that, or you want to revise it, or you find that you want to go back to it and stick to it. And that is what this Capricorn full moon could be bringing up for us right now. It wants us to take ownership of where we want to be. It wants to take ownership of who we are in regards to our reputation and career. And of course, this is going to mean something different to everyone based on their personal birth chart. So that is the core theme of this full moon in Capricorn. And I want to tie in one element of this full moon in Capricorn. And Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is discipline, it is about time and boundaries and rules and restrictions. And it's about long term success and doing the necessary tasks in order to achieve long term success. So it really goes hand in hand with the energy of Capricorn. And Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn right now is in Aries, and Aries is the sign of our identity. It's the sign of self. It is the sign of our autonomy. So I think the fact that Saturn is in Aries right now, and Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, it further signifies that this full moon is going to be around ownership of ourselves or and ownership of our career and our reputation and our goals. So this is a full moon that's asking us to own our authority in our career or reputation or goal, um, or continue to work towards becoming an authoritative figure or having authoritative energy in that career goal or skill or reputation. Um, and it really does come down to ourselves and where do we want to be? Who do we want to be? And what do we know that we need in order to achieve a goal or obtain a career or obtain a very successful reputation? So that is the insight to the overall theme of the full moon in Capricorn. I have a couple placements I want to talk about um, for this full moon in Capricorn, and the first one is directly related to or directly aspected to the full moon in Capricorn. So we have the full moon in Capricorn sextiling the North Node in Pisces. And I believe what this is offering us is a perfect blend, um, or a very balanced blend of energies. So we have the moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is stable, it's practical, it's logical, it's rooted and grounded in reality. And we have it sextiling, which is a positive aspect. We have it sextiling the North Node in Pisces. Pisces is about spirituality, it's about our dreams, it's about the unseen and the unconscious, and it's all about um, music and artistry. And having this sextile to Capricorn could really bring a nice blend of energy towards making our dreams a reality. You take the Pisces North Node energy. The North Node is the energy we're moving towards. So collectively, this is affecting all of us, and it's affecting us differently based on our personal birth chart, but it is collectively affecting us because Pisces, that spiritual and dreamy energy, is something that we are all working to embody more of right now. So when that is sextiling the full moon in Capricorn, which is wanting us to take ownership of our career and goal and reputation, this could be allowing us to, like I mentioned, make our dreams reality and um, giving the spiritual and dreamy aspect a plan to come to fruition. So, that is the first aspect I want to talk about. And the second aspect I would like to talk about is not directly involving the full moon, but it is involving Pluto and Uranus. So we have Pluto in Aquarius, and it is trining Uranus in Gemini. And Uranus and Gemini just happened today. We have, or excuse me, the day I'm recording. So, um, Uranus and Gemini, or Uranus just moved into Gemini on July 7th. So for the past 7 years, Uranus was in Taurus, and now we have this slow moving planet, but a planet that is ruling over the collective. We have it now in Gemini. So this is new energy for us. And we have Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto is all about transformation, and Aquarius is all about the collective. It's all about humanitarianism. It's all about originality and unconventional aspects and characteristics. It's also about the internet and connecting with the collective through the internet. Um, because we have it trining Uranus and Gemini. And Gemini is all about communication. So we have this opportunity of a huge spike in communication through the internet, I believe. And it's something that we already are so aware of, but I feel like we are going to see that communication through the internet may change. Communication through social media may change. You may find that more people are gaining recognition on social media and are creating communities on social media. So, this is a really cool aspect that we get to see play out, and the energy is going to be here for a while because they are slower moving planets. And Uranus in Gemini, Uranus is disruptive. It is about shock. It is about revolution. It is about shaking things up. So it's really going to shake up the way we communicate with each other. And it really, I think the focus here is really going to be the changes we see in social media and in communication. It's going to, we may find that like everyone is going to be on social media, and like everyone is already on social media. I think that's like a general um consensus, but I think everyone's going to be more engaged in the internet, more engaged with people all around the world, connecting with people all around the world, and finding your community all around the world. Um, So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, but it's going to be transformational. And a trine aspect um, is positive energy, it's ease and it's flow. So I think we're going to be able to see people from all over the world transform, build communities, um, and I think we're going to see a lot of authenticity. We're going to see a lot of people putting their ideas out into social media. We're going to see a lot of new ideas, a lot of revolutionary and forward thinking and progressive ideas. And we are going to be able to all benefit from that. I think we're going to be able to see different people's perspectives and have access to different ideas, beliefs, perspectives. And like I mentioned, this is something that we already see playing out, but because Uranus is involved and communications involved and Pluto's involved, it's going to be like a pop. It's going to be like instant growth, instant transformation, and something new and progressive. And it's going to be regarding the way we know how to communicate. So, we've had a lot of energy shifts leading up to this full moon. For example, on July 7th, we had Uranus moving into Gemini, which is a pretty big deal because Uranus stays about 7 years in each sign. And then before that, on July 5th, we had Neptune going retrograde. And this is actually seen as positive because Neptune rules over illusion and fog and the unseen. It's kind of like when you put on rose colored glasses. So when Neptune goes retrograde, it's the time to take off the rose colored glasses. And it's the time where the fog kind of clears and we see more clearly. So we've had that energy shift. And we had another energy shift on July 3rd and 4th, which was Venus in Taurus at 29 degrees, conjunct Uranus in Taurus at 29 degrees. And we've had all of these important shifts in energy. And now we have this Capricorn full moon happening on July 10th. So I think this is really a good time to take a step back. Take some time to look at the plans you have set out for yourself. Take some time to revise those plans and to really take ownership of where you want to be. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. As I mentioned many times before, I love to go over anything related to astrology or anything related to energetic work. Um, so I'm here to help, and I also provide astrological services. I have two services available right now. The first one is a full astrological birth chart reading for $100, and the second one is 30 minutes for $30, and that could be a mini reading or a Q&A of anything that you want answered regarding towards your birth chart. So thank you again. I appreciate you all and see you next time. Take care.